Investigator Spencer Norton, and state name.
Correctional Officer Bobby Blasingame Jr.
What's your employee number?
21799.
All right. How long you been working here?
July 12th will be 2 years. So that's take about 20 months.
All right, cool. How long? What'd you do before this?
I was in constructions. Before that, I was working for Brinks, and then I was in the Marine Corps.
How long were you in the Marine Corps?
I did 4-year active, 2 years in reserve, active reserve.
Good deal. Good deal. Do you remember doing an incident report about Brooks Stevens?
Brooks Stevens. No, sir.
Is it wanted to kill himself?
Brooks Stevens.
Yeah, he pushed the button.
In house unit 4.
I guess, yeah.
No, house unit 2.
2, like 305, something like that.
I think I know something.
Anything ever come of that? What happened that night or day?
That day?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
If this the same Brooks that it's been like what, about 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks ago. If it's the same guy that I'm thinking about, I think he came to the section intercom button. What'd he say? He was wanting to get up to the infirmary. He wanted to cell by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. He just.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. And I told him, no, you can't have a cell by yourself. There's no reason for you to have a cell by yourself.
What was the reason
So
he wanted to sell by himself? Do you know?
He didn't say. I said, you want to be in PC? He said, no, I don't want to be in no PC. All right. Then I get I don't know how it came up. I said, no, you can't go to the infirmary. The only people up there in the infirmary are people who housed in the infirmary, people who sick, people who suicidal, people who want to harm themselves. And it came out, well, I want to kill myself then. So, all right. Called, I think it was Officer Rose down there. Yeah, Officer Rose down there with him. I told Officer Rose. So Officer Rose went in and handcuffed him, took him up to the infirmary.
Cool. Have you dealt with him since then?
No, sir. I haven't seen him since.
Cool.
I hadn't been in the house.
Gotcha. Had you ever met him before?
Not that I remember.
Okay. So you don't know anything about him?
I don't know nothing about him. I did a report on him. Remember his charges? What he in here on?
All right. You married? Got any kids? Anything?
Yes, sir. I got a wife, 1 son, and 1 stepdaughter.
How long you been married?
Since 2003. That's what, 9 years.
9 years.
10 years. Well, August will be 10 years.
So you never had any contact with this guy before?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you know C.O. Nelson?
Correctional Officer Nelson? Yeah.
Yeah. What's her story?
What's her what?
What's her story? You friends with her?
Work friends.
Work friends. You ever talk to her outside of work?
No, we don't. We don't communicate outside of work.
What about Adams?
Teams. Our teams had bowling. A couple bowling nights. Last time before we went on day shift. Last time before we went on night shift, we was on day shift. Right for a couple of weeks, the whole team went out bowling.
Gotcha.
I mean, interact with them then.
What about Adams? Do you ever
Adams?
Yeah.
No, I ain't never hung out with Adams. I actually had a get together, but I was in a wedding.
Gotcha. Have you heard any conversation about Nelson, this Brooks guy, having a relationship, friendship, anything like that?
No, sir, I haven't. No, I haven't had that. I just know heard she on administrative leave.
Right. You've never talked to her outside of work?
No.
Never sent her a text message?
Text message?
Yeah.
No, we had not that I remember. I don't remember if I sent her a text message who was doing the bowling or not. But I know it hadn't been lately. I know it hadn't been within 4 or 5 months. That's for sure. I don't remember. Now that I remember, I don't remember sending her no text message. Unless it was during that time we went bowling. Now Adams, we have text before.
I'm not saying you did anything wrong, okay? And we're not investigating you, alright? But we're gonna be talking to a lot of people, okay? And so I'm not just asking these questions just to ask them, alright? So I need you to be 100% truthful with me. You haven't done anything wrong, alright? But one thing we can't work with is somebody being untruthful, alright? Especially in this kind of job. This is the first law enforcement type job you had, correct?
Yes, sir.
Alright. This isn't like any other job. So, construction, you might be able to, be untruthful a little bit. Here you can't.
The one thing about what are you wanting to be? Are you wanting to go out on the road one day and work
Yes,
your
sir.
way up?
That's my ultimate goal, to come out of jail. And
The thing is with this, whatever you do from the first day you start in the jail till you retire from your career stays with you as a law enforcement officer. And if you tell one lie, that can ruin your whole career across the board. Because one, when you get on the road, start making cases, you got to go to court, hold up your right hand. I swear and affirm everything I'm telling you is the truth. If they come back and found that you told one lie through your whole career, you can never testify again in court. So that means you can't even be a police officer. Because you're no good to go out here and make cases, and you can't go prosecute people you arrest. So we're saying, just make sure you're not in any trouble at all. And if you're thinking in your head, you know what, I might want to cover for this or cover for that, it ain't worth covering for somebody else to ruin your career.
I'm not covering for nobody.
So just be 100% truthful. Whatever he asks you, just be honest with him, man.
Because, we didn't just bring you up here. We're not just going down the list and got your name. Alright. We've talked to some people, and your name's come up as somebody that Nelson's talked to, okay, in the past. And specifically by text message. She said basically that you were trying to talk to her on a personal level, and it was by text message. Do you remember texting her at all?
I don't remember texting at all. If it was, it was a while ago. It was about 4 or 5 months ago.
That's fine. Anytime since you've worked here. But I can tell you every girl. I'm a married guy too. I can tell you every girl I've texted. I can remember it specifically. It's not going to leave this room, man. I'm not going to talk to your wife about you texting some shit.
I don't remember texting. Okay. I think I did talk to her on the phone.
What about Adams? You texting her?
Adams? Yeah. We text. She send crazy texts and funny texts and stuff all the time, and stuff going on the team. She send out texts to everybody.
All right.
Not on no personal level, no dating level, nothing like that.
Right. All right. Now, back to this Brooks guy. Is there anything going on between her and Nelson? Do you even heard of, rumor, you know about, you've seen, she's ever asked you for a favor, anything?
She ain't never asked me for no favor. And I have no recollection of them having nothing going on.
Which housing unit do you usually work in?
8. Yeah, I was there overtime that day.
You were in section 2?
I was in 2 on overtime, yeah. I've been at 8 since October.
You said earlier, before we even mentioned Nelson and Brooks, that you heard she was on administrative leave. Where'd you hear that from?
Well, I heard it, just people talking the roll call. And I think I seen it down on our roll call sheet in red.
What are they saying?
So what?
What are they saying about her being on administrative leave?
Well, haven't nobody even talked to me, talked to me about it, because I don't know if it's just I'm a new guy, I'm not part of the clique, but nobody hadn't broken it down to me and told me really what's going on. And I had to talk to her.
What'd you overhear? Did you overhear anything this morning?
Not well, just bits and pieces. I was like, there was when we left out a roll call. Went in to get some breakfast. Like, yeah, Nelson ain't here. Nelson ain't here. Then but I didn't hear him say, you know, why she was here or any of that.
Who's Nelson's partner on shift?
Nelson partner? I think it's normally Adams. Or an Adams working 3.
Are they pretty close?
Yeah, her. I would say her and Adams pretty tight.
Who else is Nelson friends with her?
I would say Dukes. I've seen her sitting at the up in staff dining with Goobill.
Is Goobill still on shift?
No, Goobill and with support now. She got an office up here somewhere. Who else? I seen her. I mean, when she was working at bonding, her and Sergeant Day used to be together all the time.
All right, so Dukes, Adams, Google. That's pretty much the people you see her hanging out with.
Yeah, that's pretty much Adams. You know, Adams seen her and staff dining with her.
Is Officer Adams working today?
Yes, sir. She in 3. I don't know who her partner is. She got a partner from 18.
Nelson ever say anything to you that struck you as odd? You know, I mean, as far as you know, what are the rules as far as fraternization? Having a friendship with an inmate.
Oh, that's not tolerated. You know, not tolerated to have a relationship with an inmate. While you working, or even when the inmate get out, still can't have a relationship with.
So our policy at the sheriff's office is not a great policy. It's either black or it's white. You know what's wrong and right, and there's no way of misunderstanding the fraternization policy. Right?
No way.
So Brooks has never said anything to you?
No, Brooks.
Other than that one day?
Brooks never said anything to me. I mean, up until that's all I remember him. I probably don't work in there while he was there, but until that day, that's all I remember.
On the days that you worked in there, did you ever see Nelson come to the housing unit?
No, she didn't come there not one day I was there.
Would it be strange for a CO to come to your housing unit to pull an inmate out?
Yeah.
That would probably stand out in your mind?
Yeah, it would.
What reason would they have?
I really can't think of nothing right offhand unless, you know, something to do with jail paperwork. They would come and get some information from him.
Gotcha.
A statement or something from him.
Good.
Okay.
All right. Just remember, it's the first time you've been up here, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. It's very important. Don't discuss this with anybody. All right. It's an open investigation.
I won't.
So
Very much
that's
so.
the last thing you want to do.
Don't fall into the rumor mill when people are talking about it at breakfast or out in the parking lot.
Because we're going to be talking to a bunch of people and I don't want to hear them say, oh yeah, Blasingame just told me about this.
No,
So-
I value my job too much for that.
All right. I appreciate it. If